I like this idea that like American soldiers are like walking through Polish villages, right? Like they have like gas masks on and they've got like HRT and like a vial, and they're like pinning down Polish men, and they're like forcefully injecting it like, you will be trans, you will, this is the they them army and we will dominate. I wanted to talk about this video. Have you guys seen this video posted by Havoc6? Havoc6, one of my base followers. Anyway, this is a video of US soldiers in Poland because we have military bases over there. And a American who is living in Poland because he wanted to move to a quote-unquote white country confronts these American soldiers who are kind of diverse. There's like some white soldiers, there seem to be some who are from Latin America, or like they have some Latin American background, and he confronts them and he starts yelling at them about, you know, American degeneracy and like starting racing, like hurling racist insults and stuff. And the soldiers, for the entire interaction, just walk away. And you can see them like tell each other it's not worth it, as like each one of them wants to turn around and like sock the guy, and they keep going. I think this is the same guy we looked at who confronted a man from India, or I believe it was a man from India, who was just in Poland, just walking around. He confronted him randomly and started lambasting him in the street for being a foreigner in Poland. Anyway, yeah, that's a discharge. Yeah, they were scared they're gonna get in trouble if they beat this guy's ass. Anyway, let's watch this, because this gets really, really bad.
You guys Americans? You guys Americans? Are you guys here to spread sodomy or what? Isn't that what America's #1 export is? What is it? Is it George Floyd culture, or is it sodomy? What do you guys think?
And they were like, you could see for a second, some of them were almost like a little like, oh, another American. We get to talk to somebody who's from our country. Because when I was in Poland and I got to meet people who could speak English, it was like, oh my God, a savior, a savior. I can have a full conversation without translation and like weird hand gestures, you know? But then immediately you can even like see the disappointment on this guy's face when he realized who he's talking to. This guy right here, he seemed to be the most excited a little bit at first.
You guys Americans? You guys Americans? Are you guys here to spread sodomy or what? Isn't that what America's #1 export is?
And then immediately it's just like, Jesus Christ, really? And like to these guys, it must be like, not only is this guy a clown, but he's embarrassing Americans over here. This clown's embarrassing Americans, making Americans look terrible. Because a lot of the villages I would go to in Poland and meet people, they had never met an American before. And I did my best to give a good impression. Could you imagine if all those people met this guy, and this was the only guy they met while in, the only American they met in Poland, and this is the guy who tilts their perspective of Americans, making us all look like this. Wait, is this guy Canadian? Somebody's saying he's a Canadian. No, is he a Canadian? Can I take this guy and just throw him on Canada? He sounds like he's like a Midwestern American to me. He sounds like an American. I wish I could pin this on Canada.
Is it George Floyd culture, or is it sodomy? What do you guys think about your health secretary being a fucking tranny?
Oh.
Hey guys.
Jesus Christ, this is bad. And the thing is, like, what is he like? The plan, our operation in Poland is to spread sodomy. Like, I don't even understand how is the American military spreading sodomy? I guess homosexuality in Poland. There's already homosexuals in Poland. I don't know how they spread it more. I don't understand what he means. And what is George Floyd culture? I don't know what these even mean. The thing is, I think a lot of it, and you can see these guys talking to each other, trying to like stop each other from turning around and probably socking the guy. But even they're confused. I think I'm confused. What's George Floyd culture? I don't understand it.
Guys, what do you guys think about your health secretary being a tranny?
Jesus Christ.
Nothing?
It's not, yeah, they don't care. It's not their business. They're soldiers. They probably don't even know who the health secretary is.
What do you guys think about defending a country that has, there's no meaning to be a citizen?
What does that even, these attacks mean nothing. Like, what are these attacks?
Like any Mexican crossing the border is literally one of you.
That's also not how it works. But also, isn't that how it? Wait, we're a nation made of immigrants. That's how it. Whatever. Number one, it's not how it works. Number two, we're a nation created by immigrants. Dude, I think part of the reason these soldiers didn't end up beating them up is they were as confused as I am.
What do you guys think? Are you guys here to spread anal sex to Poland? What? Isn't that what you guys learn in your training? You guys literally have fucking transsexuals that wear dresses that are your fucking superiors. Have you guys heard of Kay Griggs? She did an interview exposing the higher up levels of the military are all sodomites. All right.
What do you mean the higher ups of the military are all sodomites? I like this idea of like a Pentagon meeting and like the Ministry of Defense is like meeting and they're just like having like they're all like reading yaoi in between like meetings and like they're all like just like giving themselves foot jobs under the table. Like Lloyd Austin is like basically like a dominatrix and like they're like what I don't understand what is he talking about? I don't understand what he means. I legitimately don't understand what he means. And like when he learn about anal sex, what anal sex training is provided in the military? I genuinely believe the only reason this guy didn't get clocked is because the soldiers are as confused as I am.
Guys, keep Poland white, okay?
Stay
away from those white women.
Oh, you could see that one. Keep Poland white, and that guy on the right isn't white. You see him turn back and his friend like puts his arm around his shoulder like, don't do it.
Keep Poland white, okay? Stay away from those white women.
He's like reassuring him.
Hey, stay away from those white women. Because miscegenation used to be a crime in your country. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Just chasing him down.
You guys here to spread some fucking homo worship? And you get.
I mean, spread homo. I like this idea that like American soldiers are like walking through Polish villages, right? Like they have like gas masks on and they've got like HRT in like a vial and they're like pinning down Polish men and they're like forcefully injecting it like you will be trans, you will, this is the they them army and we will dominate.
Called out on it. Show us what a tough guy you are. You got an AR-15? Woo! Yeah, you're in a white.
Okay, so I would play the rest of this footage because there is 34 more seconds in this footage. But the problem with playing the rest of the footage is he starts dropping the N-word. He starts calling the soldier the N-word and throwing the N-word at them. So I can't show this footage, but I can at least I'll keep it silent. But I can't play the footage, but you can watch the video because we're on Twitch. You can watch how because he says it and then he stops the other guy because the other guy's about to turn around and kill him now. After he says it, because this is where he says the N-word. Right here, one guy comforts the other guy. Like, don't do it, keep walking. And he just keeps harassing them all the way off as he's throwing racial slurs, all of that, until they're literally out of the mall. And he filmed the entire thing. And the thing is, this was posted by the person who was doing the harassing here. The guy here holding the phone was the person who went and posted this online. He saw this footage back and was like, damn, this makes my cause look good. This makes me look good. So I'm going to repost this on the internet. I don't know how this makes him look. I mean, I don't know what other word to use, but it makes him look a little schizo, even though, you know, it's not the best word to use. It makes him look a little bit like that when he's going up to soldiers saying you're trying to bring anal sex to Poland. You know what? I haven't listened to like Secretary of Defense speeches about Poland or comments about our mission in Poland and the objectives of our mission in Poland, but I don't believe in any like like subtitle or notes or backlog hidden behind the documents anywhere. Is there like, we must promote anal sex in Poland? I don't believe that's anywhere. This guy's psychotic. This guy's insane. And you know what? I don't wish combat or battle upon any man, because it's really horrific. But I wish that the only action these soldiers will ever see is if they get to see this guy again and give him a lesson. My goodness.